Boxing Day in Australia is about the cricket. It's also about all the after Christmas sales and also the start of the Sydney to Hobart yacht race. But don't tell Ben that, because Ben thinks Boxing Day is about him. So here it is, Boxing Day, and finally Ben gets what he wants. Finally Ben gets to come out and leave the cricket. Australia, of course, has done very well in the cricket. We ended up the day on 3 people out for about 305 runs. Watson unfortunately got run out for about 93 runs, so he'd be probably pretty pissed off with that. Caddage got on to 98 and then got out, and Ponting also got out for 57. But we ended up the day on 305 runs, so we're doing extremely well at the moment. And now it's Ben's time. It's Boxing Day, and it's Ben's time to come out and have fun. He is, of course, an old dog, so he doesn't really get away around the way he used to, or as well as he used to, and sometimes he has little slips and stumbles, and this is a bit unfortunate, and gets himself into a few jams that he can't necessarily get out of. But that's why I'm here, to make sure he's okay and to look after him. But he's doing pretty well. Have to remember, he's 14 and a half, so he's really doing extraordinarily well. But this is his time. He thinks Boxing Day is about him, but he thinks most things about him. He enjoyed himself the other night when he went out celebrating Christmas. He joined in all the songs. He loves singing along. He likes Christmas carols, and he doesn't know any of the words. I'm sure he doesn't. Well, he thinks he knows the words, but it doesn't seem to trouble him very much if he doesn't know the words. And also, the tune leaves a bit to be desired. And I wouldn't say he had the best voice in the world. I wouldn't say that in front of him though, because I might offend his feelings and I might upset him, so we won't say anything about his singing, because he's rather proud of his singing, so we won't say anything about that. And anyway, this is his time to have some fun. He's had a big week. He went out Christmas shopping, got all his Christmas presents, and got a few Christmas presents of his own. And this is Boxing Day, and this is our time and his time to relax and to have fun, and just to basically enjoy himself and be the great little dog that he absolutely is. So I'm not sure where he's off to now. He's just sort of having a bit of a look around and splashing through the water. And thoroughly enjoying himself, really, and knocking my camera out of the way and making it very hard for me to actually take a decent shot of him, really. And after I leave here, I'll probably go off and get something to eat, and then I'm going to the movies tonight, and I think I've sort of been trying to make up my mind what to go and see. But I think I'll go and see Sherlock Holmes. I think it's just called Sherlock, but it sounds... Oh dear. So that's when you start to see he isn't as young as he used to be. Come on, Ben, you'll be right. Yeah. I know he's taking himself all over me. But yeah, I'm going to go and see that tonight. I've had a good Boxing Day, watched the cricket. The cricket was really good. And now, after I take Ben home, I'll go and get something to eat, and then we'll go off to the movies. And if Ben sees another dog, like he sees another dog now, he has to go off and, but see, he doesn't quite get up as well as he used to, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to help him in a minute. You have to remember, he is 14 and a half, for old thing. But he is doing extraordinarily well for his age. And he mostly doesn't behave his age, and he tries not to think, he doesn't think he's that old, he doesn't think so. He doesn't let anything stop him, and he doesn't let most things stop him anyway. But anyway, I think we might just leave it there, because I'm too worried about where he might get off to and what he might get up to, so I think I might just cut it right. Okay, I'm on my way to the movies, and I'm looking around for something to get to eat before I go to the movies, and just across the road is Subway, and that sounds like a fairly healthy choice, but we have lots of healthy choices. There's McDonald's, there's Hungry Jack's, there's KFC. There are all these healthy choices, so I'm not sure which one I'm going to pick on. Will I pick on Subway? Let me see now. Nah. I think I'll have something less healthy today than Subway. Now, just going along past Subway, there are a few other little shops here which I could pick on, and one of them is closed because it's Boxing Day. It's basically a pizza place, and if I walk along here past the pizza place, I could go to Dave's Noodles. But I don't think so somehow. I think that's the subject for another video. Well, I've been watching the cricket all day. I've taken Ben for his walk. And now I decided that this evening might be a nice time to go and watch a movie. The movie I'm essentially interested in is going to see Sherlock Holmes. Apparently, I've been told it's a pretty good movie, and I'll let you know what it's like. Apparently it's fairly long. I think it goes for about 2.5 hours. Anyway, we'll just walk in. Hobart has 3 cinema complexes. We have one in Glenorchy. This is the one in Glenorchy. We also have one in the city of Hobart, and we also have one over at Eastlands. And this one is the closest to where I live, so I decided to come here and watch Sherlock Holmes. There's some pretty good movies coming up pretty soon. In fact, it's not a bad little depiction of Sherlock Holmes, the movie I'm about to go and see. It almost seems a fitting end to the end of Boxing Day, especially as Australia has done so well in the cricket, and hopefully we'll continue to do as well as that throughout the rest of the series. I might just leave it there and just go and get a ticket.